Faith without works is dead. Living life is not a theory. It must be experienced. Risks must be taken. Fears are dealt with now that we are becoming right-sized, having found humility and enjoying taking direction from the power that knows. We trust the process and our shoulders drop. Smiles appear on our face more than frowns. We let go and let God show us the way. We're going to start with the Serenity Prayer, and then we'll go into the daily reflections. If you or someone you know are questioning yourselves about whether or not you're an alcoholic or whether they are an alcoholic or drug addict, reach out. We can help you. You don't have to do it alone. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Grant me patience with the struggles that take time, and appreciation for all that I have, tolerance of those with different struggles, and the strength to get up and try again, one day at a time. August 17th, righting the harm. In many instances, we shall find that though the harm done others has not been great, the emotional harm we have done ourselves has. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 79. Have you ever thought that the harm you did a business associate, or perhaps a family member, was so slight that it really didn't deserve an apology, because they probably wouldn't remember it anyway? If that person and the wrong done to him keeps coming to mind time and again, causing an uneasy or perhaps guilty feeling, then I put that person's name at the top of my amends list and become willing to make a sincere apology, knowing I will feel calm and relaxed about that person once this very important part of my recovery is accomplished. Very deep, sometimes quite forgotten, damaging emotional conflicts persist below the level of consciousness. At the time of these occurrences, they may actually have given our emotions violent twists, which have since discolored our personalities and altered our lives for the worse. We can go far beyond those things which were superficially wrong with us, to see those flaws which were basic, flaws which sometimes were responsible for the whole pattern of our lives. Thoroughness, we have found, will pay, and pay handsomely. Step 8 is, made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. The list is easy. The willingness is a little more difficult, but much easier now that we have worked the prior steps. We surrendered and turned our will and life over to the care of our higher power, which gave us strength to do our inventory, fearlessly and thoroughly. Our faith grows by the day when we stay connected through prayer and meditation. We are learning to be less selfish, and we help others to achieve their sobriety and to stay sober ourselves. Now we can honestly and humbly ask our higher power to do for us what only He can do, to turn us away from the drink and our character defects and turn us towards His direction. We earnestly seek it and want to be willing to make amends, so we do, or we pray until the willingness comes. It usually does not keep us waiting long. We do the list and pray for the willingness, not for the mechanical nature of doing it, for the sake of checking the box. We do it because it changes us from the inside. We are learning to feel again, or feel for the first time, since we first started drinking, so that we wouldn't feel anything. We may have suffered trauma or been born maladjusted to life, and we sought escape through the bottle. We don't do that anymore. Now we have a spiritual solution. We go through things, not around them, and the result is a new way of living in peace and harmony, no matter what our histories are. Steps 8 and 9 are for us alcoholics to make right with ourselves more so than with others. The others do need to be made whole, of course, to the best of our abilities, but we must make progress on our internal thinking and behaving, or it is all for naught. We found patterns of behavior and actions in our inventory and pulled out our shortcomings to be removed in Step 7. And this is the final frontier in ridding ourselves of our old fearful selves. August 17th, righting the harm. In many instances, we shall find that though the harm done others has not been great, the emotional harm we have done ourselves has. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 79. Have you ever thought that the harm you did a business associate, or perhaps a family member, was so slight that it really didn't deserve an apology, because they probably wouldn't remember it anyway? If that person and the wrong done to him keeps coming to mind time and again, causing an uneasy or perhaps guilty feeling, then I put that person's name at the top of my amends list and become willing to make a sincere apology, knowing I will feel calm and relaxed about that person once this very important part of my recovery is accomplished. Please subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching.